What's up, my Moon Tribe? I'm Haley, and welcome back to Moon Tribe Tarot. These are going to be general message audience for the star sign of Cancer from May 20th to the 25th of May 2020. Take what resonates and leave behind what does not. If you would like to book a personal reading with me where your messages will 100% correlate to your storyline because it is specifically for you in mind, you can find all the information how to reach me in the description box down below. Without any further ado, I have already gone and pulled your cards, so let's get right into it. I have pulled 3 cards and 1 card of clarity. We have the Two of Cups, the Eight of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Ten of Swords. Okay, so diving right into this, right off the bat, there is... You would probably know this already if you're watching this. This has probably already happened because it's the energy coming into this. It's possible for a lot of you that this has not happened yet, but I kind of feel like for a lot of cases it is already happened. The Two of Cups, Eight of Cups combo would represent walking away from somebody that you have a soul connection with. This is a soul connection, soulmate, twin flame kind of energy. You just lock eyes with somebody across the room you know. This could be a relationship, especially since I did get the Hierophant as an outcome, that is being walked away from here. But here's the thing, this is messy. This isn't just a cut, paste, you break up with somebody and then you walk away, and then you have this pain that comes in at the end of it, because it's not reading like that. This is a situation, it's gonna end up there, but it's kind of a situation that I'm getting really pulled around energy, because to me, when I'm reading these 2 cards as what's going to be going on, this is the outcome. I kind of see this as the past, or not the past, but I see this as the beginning of the period of the 20th through the 25th, so maybe the 20th, the 21st, 22nd, and then at the end of the 25th, it will feel like this, which is, the Hierophant represents conformity into a situation. It also represents a bond, a pairing, that's not a word, a pairing, a relationship. It can also sometimes mean weddings, but it is this bond. They are kind of bound to each other by rope. There's somebody kind of overseeing this sanction, this union. So for a lot of you, it could actually be a marriage. It doesn't have to be, just take that how it resonates. But I'm getting pulled around energy for this. I kind of feel like, it feels to me like something is being walked away from. It feels like something is being walked away from. Then it feels like somebody is like, no, we're working on this together. This is a relationship. We're going to, don't walk away from this. We're going to be working on this together. Where I kind of see both parties unionizing. Where I see both parties getting together for this common goal. And this, I'm getting the feeling of like couples therapy when I see this kind of card, because there's somebody here that's the mediator. You go to somebody that's wise, with wise counsel, wisdom. That's also what this card means. Like tried and true values in society, instead of being in a Listen, I'm not knocking this, I'm just saying what this card kind of means. I'm trying to give an example of current day things. Instead of doing a polyamorous relationship, you do something that is, in the eyes of society, doing like a straight marriage. And I hate society. I don't believe in any of the shit that society does. So I'm not knocking anyone down with that. But this is kind of that card where I kind of feel like you want to work on it together. You walk away from it, and then you come back together, and you're like, all right, let's work on this together. Let's get a therapist. Let's get a guidance counselor. Let's get a marriage therapist, a counselor, somebody. You both going to somebody at the same time, being like, help us, help me, help us. We want to make this work. We have decided as a unit that we want to make this work. And now we are looking for above advice from either somebody wiser than us, somebody that has licensed therapy skills, or whatever it is that you want to go to, a priest, anything. But it does represent, there is going to be this walk away, and then it kind of comes back around. You're going to be like, no, I actually really want to I want to work on this. And then after that happens, it's like, no, bitch, betrayed. It's like a Julius Caesar stab in the back moment. So this is like a very hot, very cold spread. It's like 1 minute you're in it, the next you're not, the next minute you're in it. This is going to be an off and on again relationship. For a lot of you, it might resonate that way. This is like, I feel like this is an off and on again relationship. I feel like it's also if it were to be an off and on relationship, take this how it resonates, but if it were to be an off and on again relationship, this is probably something that you have seen before. This is probably a situation that, even though if this is the ultimate betrayal, it might not feel as bad to you as it should, because I kind of think this might be a cycles thing. I think for some of you at least are going to, what's the word? I use it all the fucking time. You are going to resonate with this being a relationship where one day we're together, the next day we're not, and the next day you're together, the next day you're not. And this has been going on for a long fucking time. So the advice with this, if this is an ongoing thing, I don't really see this being the best, healthiest situation. If this is the first time you're getting help, and that's great, but if you continue to do it and you are not seeing any results and you're just hurting each other like senselessly through this because you believe in your marriage, you believe in your unionship, you believe in this person, and you don't want to walk away from them, it's doing more harm than good. It is honestly doing more harm than good. For others of you that are not going through this, where it is a cycle that's repeating, this does represent some sort of, it is going to be an ending. It is going to be something that, when we get a 10, it is like the extreme ending. It's almost like death in the sense where, okay, this is it. There's not going to be any more pain when it comes to the situation. This is the worst that it's going to get in the situation here for you, Cancer. This is going to be the worst that it gets. One more card for where does this go after the 10 of Swords for Cancer. Where does this go after that? Alright. Wish fulfillment. So for a lot of you, this is going to be a repeating situation where it's one day you're with them, the next day you're not, the one day you're with them, the next day you're not. For others of you that aren't living through that scenario, there is something coming to you that will be of great fulfillment. It's something that you would have worked hard on. It's not just going to be a wish fulfillment card, but it is something that is going to make you incredibly happy. So I see healing after this. But for those of you that are kind of in an off and on again relationship, that kind of wish fulfillment, I feel like, is going to be, all right, well, now I'm back with the person. That's what I want. You get to decide if this situation is toxic or not. I don't know all of you, or any of you. I can't like step into your life and be like, this is toxic, cut them out. I don't think this is, I don't want to say correct energy. I don't think that this is the kind of energy that somebody needs in their life. You deserve somebody, Cancer. You deserve somebody that isn't so hot and cold, that 100% knows that they want you, or vice versa. They deserve that too if you're doing this to them. So keep that in mind. This is a cycle. For a lot of you, there will be healing in this. There's going to be a wish fulfillment. There will be pain first, but then it comes into a cycle. Be careful with this energy, Cancer. You get to make the choice on this if you want this in your life or not, but I see it continuously repeating a cycle. So be careful with that knowledge. Peace out. I love you, and I'll see you next time. Peace out, my Moon Tribe.